Now let's talk about a wild trade that sends him out of here, because that is what everybody latched onto over the last 72 hours. This one, though, I will say carries a backbone to one side, not sure about both sides, but one side certainly, and gets you thinking, because those who are willing to make a move for a quarterback and say TJ's got to go because he's getting old or whatever, well, maybe this one's for you. Chris Canty, who's a former NFL player, said on ESPN Radio, quote, using TJ as a way to be able to pry Brock Purdy from San Francisco. The 49ers gutted at defense, being able to add some help for Fred Warner and Nick Bosa. TJ Watt in that group, Robert Saleh now back there as the defensive coordinator. The 49ers got the 11th overall pick, so they can presumably draft a quarterback if they don't have to pick one up, if they don't have to give up that pick in the trade. I don't know how the 49ers say no to that. I do know that the Pittsburgh Steelers probably would say no to that, but let's evaluate what this trade potentially would be if it did go down. And that is very clearly TJ Watt for Brock Purdy and some, because I get it. Brock Purdy is a guy who's been to the mountaintop. He didn't win it, but he's been there. He's shown that he could get to a Super Bowl. He's shown that he could win playoff games. He's shown that he's a reliable quarterback and that he's worth the money that he's probably going to get paid at some point. And the Steelers need a quarterback that can be reliable. Brock Purdy's got the athleticism that Mike Tomlin would love. He's got the arm for Arthur Smith's offense. He now comes to a team that is not Van Jefferson and George Pickens, but DK Metcalf, George Pickens, and Calvin Austin, with Roman Wilson and Pat Freiermuth and Jaylen Warren and Kenneth Grant just hanging around, waiting to be sneaky options that add themselves to the arsenal. I think Brock Purdy would thrive in Pittsburgh. I don't think you'd give up TJ Watt. What would that trade look like? Probably Brock Purdy, the first round pick for Pittsburgh's maybe fourth round pick, and TJ Watt. That's what I would guess that pick or that trade most likely looks like from both ends. Steelers get a quarterback that's under the age of 30, that has plenty of football left in him, that still has one cheap year left before you go into a contract extension. I mean, works out for the Steelers, except for the fact that they lose their best player. Works out for San Francisco, except for the fact that they now don't have a quarterback. Kind of feels like both teams just switched sides. Nobody got better. Nobody got worse. I don't think the Steelers would even consider it. What I do know is that there will be a lot of these out there. This is the first one out of all the crazy ones, because I've seen so many crazy ones, including TJ Watt to the Titans for the first pick in the draft. No. Brock Purdy at least gives you exactly what you're looking for, and that is a quarterback that is reliable, that is proven in the NFL, that carries exactly what the Steelers are looking for, and you get a first-round pick. But again, wouldn't happen, and the Steelers, not in a million years, would trade TJ Watt anywhere, let alone to a team that's a Super Bowl contender and who isn't giving up everybody in the world for TJ Watt, and he has already made it abundantly clear he wants out of here. It's the only situation that I think goes down.